can't wait. Tell me the word, girl. I can't wait. I can't wait, girl. I can't wait. I can't wait, girl. I can't wait. I can't wait, girl. I can't wait. Yeah, yeah. This club feeling good. Baseline pumping deep. I saw you standing there with love to unfold in this crowded room. Got eyes for you. Got this feeling rising. Yeah, suddenly so true. Take a little step. Didn't you look my way? Caught me smiling back. Got nothing left to say. Saw the energy buzzing through the air. Yeah. You said wait for your love, but this love can't wait, girl. You know this. You said wait for your love, but the rhythm got control and it's fire in my soul. Say let's take control. Can't wait, can't wait, girl. I gotta wait. She say, I gotta wait. I gotta wait. I gotta wait. She say, I gotta wait. I gotta wait. I gotta wait. She say, I gotta wait. I gotta wait. I gotta wait. She say, move a little closer. Got your energy. Whisper in my ear. Yes, it's meant to be. Will be. What's meant to be is now, not some distant day. With these lights, with the music, I just want to sway. Got that look in your eyes, girl. Try so hard to fight, but my touch is something else, and feels so damn right. Get the feeling breathless, making my world spin. Darling, tell me honestly, where you rather be? Yeah, I gotta wait, I gotta wait, I gotta wait. She say, for my love, I gotta wait, I gotta wait, I gotta wait. She say, for my love, I gotta wait, I gotta wait, I gotta wait. She say, for my love, I gotta wait, I gotta wait, I gotta wait. She say, girl, I gotta wait, I gotta wait, I gotta wait. She say, I gotta wait, I gotta wait, I gotta wait. She say, I gotta wait, I gotta wait, I gotta wait. She say, yeah, I gotta wait, I gotta wait, I gotta wait. She say, I gotta wait, I gotta wait, I gotta wait. She say. Going all out, no games to play. I wanna treat you right in every single way. My respect is a gift, babe. Free to give to you, but there's a blood by the door. We gotta make it through. I wanna know what's truly deep inside you. Nowhere for honest feelings to hide. I wanna give you the respect you deserve. The real respect, gotta see it through. Hey, I'm here to show you a different kind of space. A gentle touch, a soulful warm embrace. Tell you the truth, a feeling in your soul. Make your spirit feel complete, make your spirit feel whole. Girl, don't you know I wanna give you the respect, babe. Just me and you. Gonna take some time to get used to, because this feeling is something so new. Every day, creation to better our days. Learning ourselves to make to go to work and day to day. Every day, every day. He knows a way. He knows a way. Them ideas can't go astray. He gotta do is be at peace. Every day, he knows a way. He gotta find peace to elevate. Every day, he gotta find a way to elevate. Every day, he can stay afloat. He gotta find his essence every day. As a spiritual warrior, we got the whole world against us, because they know our country's a well man. It's the main threat every day. Every day. Every day, every day, try to cope, try to find peace. You ought to find
You see the bees around in it? Man, she started out the video telling me she ain't finna male bash, and then literally that became the whole entire video. Because here's the concept, bro, and this is something that y'all got to understand, bro. Y'all are not men. So even if y'all think that the world is supposed to be a matriarchy, bitch, that means as women, y'all just shut up and just be. That is not women directing shit. That's not women presidents. That's not women governors, women mayors. That's not none of that. It's not none of that. It's women just being, and men protecting them just being. If I'm supposed to protect the divine feminine, you supposed to respect the divine masculine. This, because in her video, she was talking about how relationships are fucked. This is how relationships are fucked up. Because you're taking how you were supposed to respect the divine masculine, the order, the principles, the structure that makes everything work, my nigga. There wouldn't even be a matriarchy without the proper constructs and strategies that men bring to the table. You see how if we was to shut up and just let you, okay, run the matriarchy. Okay, show us matriarchy. You think that the matriarchy is men serving you, not protecting you. You think men are supposed to serve you. Then the reality of women being at the crib, right, and taking care of the household, that is what a matriarchy is, baby. This control mechanism that you want, it's in your house. How many of you niggas done grew up knowing your daddy's slave and bust his ass to build and keep that house alive and thriving, and you still say that's your mama house? You still say this is my mama house. That's the equality right there. As much as the kids in the world say, women, woman, you're doing a good job. You're doing a great job. The way you keep your household together and so strong. That same woman is supposed to turn around and tell every single person that think it's just her, I couldn't do it without him. And here you is as a woman, you can't even fix your mouth to say no shit like that. And then here you is as a woman and today don't even want to be in no position of that. You don't even want to cook, clean, and keep a household structure just because you don't want the understanding that, bro, a man really put you in that situation. You're just able to thrive naturally in your situation. Y'all don't even like the factual facts about a matriarchy, bro. And this is what's like pitiful, my nigga, because men are not slaves to bitches. And the only reason why bitches end up being a slave to a nigga is because that's your low vibration. You notice that bitches wasn't really getting their ass whooped in slavery because you ain't gotta do or say much to a bitch to get her in line. And here y'all always talking about men are not supposed to control it. Okay, Sophia should have thought about that before she fucked the demon. Before she fucked the dragon. Before she fucked the angel. Before she fucked all these different type of entities. She should have thought about that. And since she didn't think about that, then she need to shut the fuck up and let men get the planet back to how it's supposed to be. So she can thrive. And that don't mean that we kissing her ass. That don't mean that we slaving for her. Now we in the kitchen cooking for... No, we not. No, we not. Men still do what we do. And guess what? That don't mean... Matriarchy don't mean men are monogamous neither. That's another thing that like... Because I want y'all to understand this is the sole purpose on why women hate niggas. I want you to understand this shit, bro. This is the sole reason. Because they think that they are supposed to control us and try to hide it and do snake-ass commentaries like this shit right here. Try to talk about the spiritual aspect of it, but whole time you basically just saying you feel that the world would be better if men were slave to women. You just not finna say that. Just like that y'all not really gonna say that y'all want to get fucked by every Tom, Dick, and Harry. You just want to do it in a way to where you feel like you ain't gonna get shamed for it. That's not how the world works, and it's not how it's ever going to operate, shouted. Women don't run men. Men don't run women. But men create the structure, the principles, the morals, the system for said women to thrive in. Here's the funny thing about what you even saying. That's the same thing with the patriarchy. I set all that up just to tell you that. That's the same thing with the patriarchy. Do you know the difference between the patriarchy and the matriarchy is there's set men that thrive in the patriarchy. Women still thrive in the patriarchy. You think that you don't because you want to be up under a man like your divine feminine wants you to be. But you can't be up under a man because the patriarchy finessed all the niggas. So here you is thinking that women ain't thriving in the patriarchy because the men that you are supposed to be with are not thriving. You see how you still construct your mind into being up under a nigga, and y'all be trying to make these type of commentaries like, we're always centering man. We need to decenter man. We need to do. And like, bro, your frustration is coming from your man not being at the top. Man, say, bro, I'm done with this video, bro. I'm at 6 minutes, bro. But we like, my nigga, we got to quit this shit, man. Hey, say, look here, going on.
Yeah, he's speaking facts, man. Everything he said was facts. The unbalance of this world with men and women, it sucks. And I don't even like talking about it no more. I just do this because I know somebody got to hear it or somebody want to feel, they want to feel the energy and not knowing that they're not alone with this thought. But it's like, man, it got to come to a balance, man. Like it's to a point where I don't even want to even conversate because I know that the majority is not going to even understand the whole conversation, and it's a waste of time. With that being said, we got to balance back the world, man.
tell y'all what to do, or how to live your life, or what choices to make in times like these. That's not my lane. That's not my job. What I am here to tell you is this. No sorrow, no shame, no guilt will ever stop this machine. It will eat us and the earth alive and still ask for seconds. Capitalism will devour the whole earth and still search for more. Still scheming how to package the ashes. Still figuring out how to sell the stardust. The greed that fuels it will never surrender. You cannot shame it. Cannot appeal to its conscience because it has none. It is anti-nature by design. Look around. Oceans have been turned into floating graveyards of plastic. There are literally entire continents of trash drifting through the oceans. Trash islands, killing the fish, strangling the turtles, poisoning the food chain until the microplastics run through our very blood. The skies are heavy with toxins, not just from storms, but from industries that knew exactly what they were doing, pumping poison into the air for decades. Our cities are literally glowing in a haze, not from progress, but from pollution thick enough to stain the sunset blood red. The forests have been stripped bare for profit. Trees that have stood for centuries are cut down in minutes for cattle farms, palm oil, disposable packaging. Every tree that falls steals a breath of oxygen. It wipes out a species, and it carves a wound into the earth herself. The soil is poisoned. Our rivers are literally running with brown waste. Species are disappearing every day, and it's not by chance. It's because their death was calculated as more profitable than their life. And still, the system has the audacity to sell it back to us. Water is poisoned, then it's bottled, then they sell it back to us as spring fresh. The forests are destroyed, then they get fenced off and branded as eco tours. What was once free, they package and sell. This system creates the wound, then profits from the bandage. This is capitalism's hunger, a machine that is never full. It never slows down. It never apologizes because destruction is the only business model. But this isn't just about the earth. It's about the people. Black labor built the wealth of this system. Black lives were its first sacrifice. So now, what was once done to us on the plantation is now done to everyone all across the globe. Because the truth is, the system is anti-nature at its core. It's anti-human at its core. White people have been shielded from that truth longer than we have. But now, the mask is slipping. Now, everyone can see. Even the loudest MAGA supporters can see now. The ones who thought they were safe because of their skin, the ones who worship this machine like a god, they're starting to feel it too. And here's the irony. The same system that they defend with their guns and politics is the same system that is grinding them down to nothing. And maybe now they'll finally realize what melanated people in this country have always known, that this system don't give a damn about us. It never has. It never will. This machine doesn't see people. It sees consumers. It doesn't see forests. It sees lumber. It doesn't see oceans. It sees shipping lanes. It doesn't see children. It sees future workers. And it doesn't see you. It sees your labor. It sees your spending. It sees your data. It sees your usefulness to the machine. The ones who uphold it, the politicians, the CEOs, the billionaires, they don't care about us. You could starve. Your whole family could vanish. Your entire city could collapse into ruin. The only thing that they would mourn is the loss of a customer. Not your life, not your health, not your humanity, only their revenue stream. And don't get fooled when they tell you that capitalism gave you medicine, technology, and food on the shelves. Because they never tell you how many lives were destroyed to get those things. How many wars were waged. How much land was stolen. How much labor was enslaved. How many rivers were poisoned. They tell you to be grateful while handing you the scraps of a feast that you paid for with your own blood. And that's why so many of us feel exhausted, burnt out, depressed, because the human spirit was never meant to live this way. We are not designed to be someone else's cog in the profit machine. We are creative beings, cosmic beings, infinite beings. Yet we've been reduced to begging for wages that don't even cover the rent. That is not accident. That is by design. I'm not saying all this to scare you. I'm saying this so you understand the scale of what we're up against. Not just fighting bad apples. Technically, this isn't a broken system. The system is working exactly the way it was intended to. It was built to consume. It was built to devour. It was built to exploit. You don't have to take my word for it. Just look around. We got boarded up homes and empty schools while the prisons are overflowing. We got whole neighborhoods abandoned once these corporations drain them dry. Our families going hungry while billionaires launch themselves into space. This isn't about left or right. This isn't about politics. This is about survival. Because predators don't stop when you beg. Predators stop when they are forced to. So no, I'm not here to tell you what choices to make. I'm not handing you a step-by-step guide. I'm just here to tell you that the ones that run this matrix do not care about your life, your children, your health, or your future. They only care about profit. And whether you resist, whether you endure, or whether you escape, that's your choice. But never confuse what the system really is. Never expect mercy from a machine designed to consume, because it will eat us and the earth alive and still ask for seconds. All right, so look.
Yeah, so he spoke facts on that, and like they always say, the land of the free and the home of the brave. Somebody done lied, and it's getting to a point now where you have to either choose to. I know this sounds cliche, but you have to choose between the real and the fake within this so-called system. It's time not to play it no more. Like, the game is over, but people get money and status, and they forget what the system is doing to the people. So the thing is, we got to figure out what's real.
What
dwell on something that was lost, because your ancestors and spirit guides definitely did that for a reason. Like, it was meant to happen for a reason. Most of the time, they do shit because they already knew, like, whether a person wasn't genuine, they wasn't meant to be in your life, they wasn't meant to see your success, they just wasn't meant to be there, and that's okay. Like, they just wasn't meant to be a part of your fucking life, and that's cool. Like, your ancestors are doing that to protect you. They're trying to protect you because they knew it was bullshit underneath the surface. They just didn't want to reveal that to you at the time. But trust, once you get over that situation, you live your life, they start revealing little things. And they say, like, you see, like, we protect you from that. You see this? We protect you from that. They did a big one. So, like, don't dwell on shit that you lost, because most of the time it's a reason it went the way it did. It's a reason it had to happen. It's always a reason and always some truth to everything, and that gets revealed to why they did what they did. And it starts to make sense once you see how your life just elevating. Don't ever dwell on
Facts. You know, a lot of people, they dwell on stuff that they lost, like, you know, certain people, property, anything that's like outside themselves. They try to dwell on it, but you're not supposed to dwell on nothing that's outside of you, because everything that you ever wanted is within you. And I had to learn that, you know what I'm saying? So with that being said, I always have songs relating to the topics and the videos, and it's crazy how it align like that. So with that being said, what I lost, bro.
Have you ever thought about losing something that you thought that was for you, but then you found out in the end that it wasn't for you? Yeah. You and I were supposed to be together, but in life things happen, and I learned that what I lost was not a bad thing. It's about alignment. Now I see that my life will play out gracefully. As I see it now, what I lost wasn't a bad thing. Wasn't a bad thing. What I lost, now I see. What I lost, now I see. What I lost, it wasn't a bad thing. No, hey. Now
Like on a side note, I'm still, you know, I'm still not knowing how I was able to create that piece right there. What I lost, like I know I went through some shit when I made it, and I was like, yo, this I don't understand how I able to make the production, cause I have a sound, I have a feeling and a sense of sound, but like it just the way of putting everything together and put it in the physical world when it's spiritually within you, it's a different kind of feeling. And that's why I say AI and all that type of new generic stuff coming out, it would never have the feel of the feeling that I'm feeling when you be able to have something that you have in your head and it comes out on a physical and it's your creation. Cause no lie, all the production on my albums and songs are not really, um, some of them is not mine, but at the same time, the lyrics is all me, and the chorus and the melody is all me. So I give shout out to the producers and the production for what they do with the songs that I don't produce, but the ones that I do produce, I'm very proud of it, and it's a divine feeling to see everything comes out, on the physical. So yeah, so I just want to say that. But Hurricane, what song you was trying to get me to play? Because I'm on a laptop where I can't see I see the link, but I can't click on it. I'm on a laptop, so just put the name that you want me to find on a search engine, and I'll play it. But yeah, with that being said, we got another video. This live stream is basically a chill and give my certain perspective on certain things that other individuals that have a deep awareness are saying. Most of the time I pick these videos because I really feel what they are saying. And it's like I don't watch the whole video before I come on the live stream. I just play like a sentence of what they say, and it just align with everything that comes across the live stream and the music and stuff like that. And it's kind of like a weird thing, but at the same time, it's divine. So I'm gonna play this video by Demora. I like to hear her commentary and her perspective, because anytime when a woman have a deep awareness and able to articulate herself in a way of like making it make sense, I really appreciate that. Yeah, so let me go ahead and find it. I just had it. Let me see. Yeah, but Hurricane, let's go ahead. You can type the name. Let me see what he said. Oh, she a keeper? Okay, yeah, I'm about to play that first, and then I'm gonna play that video with Demora. And we just vibing, man. It's a Monday. My car's still in the shop, so once it, get done, I still be doing my, live stream and stuff. All right, hold on. Matter of fact, let me go ahead and just find her video real quick. I'm coming, y'all. I just gotta find a video. I just had it. All right, here it go. I just had the video where she was cooking. All right. I'm coming, y'all. Cause I know y'all be like, oh, here it go. No, this ain't it. Hold on. All right, this
You know how
it.
they say that the revolution will not be televised? Y'all know how they say in the Bible that nobody will know the day or the hour when Jesus is supposed to return? Yeah, they're saying that shit because all of this shit is spiritual. It is a spiritual revolution. Okay, let's say y'all know that to this point. We know that we're in spiritual warfare, this and that. But what do y'all really think that means? It's a war against good and evil. It's a war against light and dark. It's a war against, like, what do y'all really think that's about? Because at the end of the day, it's a war against frequency. They want your frequency low. I'm seeing all my people on here talking about what are we going to do? We need to get together. We need to go to war about this shit. This shit ain't no fucking physical war. If you think that there wasn't a collective of people, if you think that there wasn't a number of people, hundreds of people, thousands of people, millions of fucking people in generations and generations and generations, your ancestors, my ancestors, black, white, Puerto Rican, Asian, I don't give a fuck who you are, what you identify as. If you think that there were not souls in this bitch that didn't have that same anger, that same rage, that same pain, that same frustration when it came to this fucking system, as it continued to get progressively worse. All they did was get smarter on an energy level. We might have got smarter physically because we were able to go to school. We were able to learn shit that they were teaching us. It was always had the upper hand because this shit is really spiritual. But we keep coming at it from a physical fucking standpoint. I'm aware y'all want to get to solutions right away. I'm gonna start telling y'all the motherfucking solutions. Shadow work does matter. Healing does matter to some. You know what I'm saying? To everybody to a certain extent, but to some, it's more detrimental to your purpose here on earth, to make sure you're healing and to make sure you do your shadow work, okay? For some, alignment matters for all, nigga. Faith matters for all, nigga. Because if you don't have alignment to who you're truly supposed to be in this world, you don't know who you are. You don't have purpose. You're not walking with the purpose that you were created with by the Most High God, by the universe, by source, by whatever the fuck it is that you believe in, by love, nigga. Because in my eyes, in my perception, in my world, in my reality, God is love. Fear is the motherfucking devil. And if we look at shit from that motherfucking analogy, wouldn't it be fair to say that the devil has more control over people?
Bruh, that she cooked with that. I totally, agree, with that. Because what's the one thing that's holding everybody back? They keep saying, it's the devil, It's the fear. The fear, I feel like, is one of the lowest vibrations. One of the lowest frequencies is fear, because you would never, ever not do something that's better for you because you out of fear. You scared of what's going to happen. Instead of not worrying about that and just knowing how powerful you are. A lot of people just, they don't know that fear is taking over their lives. So that's why they keep going to a 9 to 5, or they just, doing things that's not good for their soul. And then they wind up getting sick and dying because they lost themselves. They lost what was they're supposed to do. But she cooked with that, though. I really fuck with her. Like I said, any female that got awareness and can cook like that, I really fuck with them. Like, it's not many out here. It's not many out here, man. Damn, TikTok keep doing that, bro. Like, I'm literally not even touching the phone, and it keeps blacking out, and then it won't let me keep the video what I had, bro. Like, I'm trying to get it right. They messing up my live screen. Hold on, y'all. Let me get her video one more time. Get her video one more time. Hold on.
You know how they said it, the revolution fucking standpoint. It matters for all, nigga. Faith matters for all, nigga. Because if you don't have alignment to who you're truly supposed to be in this world, you don't know who you are. You don't have purpose. You're not walking with the purpose that you were created with by the Most High God, by the universe, by source, by whatever the fuck it is that you believe in, by love, nigga. Because in my eyes, in my perception, in my world, in my reality, God is love. Fear is the motherfucking devil. And if we look at shit from that motherfucking analogy, wouldn't it be fair to say that the devil has more control over people than God? Y'all keep looking for an answer outside of you for what to do, and the answer is fucking inside of you. You're like, what? What is it? Like, what the fuck? What does that mean? Your dreams that you have, those intuitive ideas that you get, that you keep calling intrusive thoughts, to fucking quit your job and to just go off and take a leap of fucking faith and to start doing things differently that you want to do, and disconnecting from this motherfucking program, this fucking system, to stop, having to pay bills and all that shit. It can happen for you, and it will happen for you. I'm living fucking proof of that, honestly and truly. I haven't worked a 9 to 5 in over 6 motherfucking months, almost 8 months now. Graces of God and by my soul tribe, who I was aligned with, because I took those decisions to not have to keep conforming to that fucking same ass pattern, to that same ass system. I decided with my free will, with my sovereignty, with my identity as a soul, to say, you know what, fuck it. I'm not going to stay in a toxic environment just for fucking money. Money is not going to, I'm not selling my
facts. Recently, I had a job where, the pay was decent. I was off on weekends and stuff like that. But when I was at orientation, the lady just tried to put her willpower upon me. And I wasn't feeling that energy of her being over me. I just feel like it would have been a toxic thing, because I just literally had the same job like 3 years ago where the guy was toxic, coming into work, mugging me, and just having bad energy toward me for no reason, because I guess he's seeing the light. And it was like, I don't want to be, I know the world not perfect and you ain't gonna be able to escape certain toxic situations, but I have learned to read the room before I even put my energy into something fully. Um, it's very you gotta have discernment through this whole shit. Like every day, you gotta have discernment because there's gonna be stuff that try to get you to drain your energy, and you need your energy to do things that can really push back the system in a way of they can't control you. So I really resonate with her. But with that being said, let's play this Hurricane. Then I'm gonna come back because she got an 8-minute video, so she gonna be cooking for a while. So I'm gonna play this Hurricane, and we're just gonna vibe out on this Monday evening. I hope everybody doing good, and I know Abraham got his tea. I know Abraham got his tea. Water Style probably about to record a record. Hurricane about to probably off or something, or probably on the clock. Probably think about a lyric or something. So we vibing right now. So let's play this Hurricane right quick.
She's a keeper, baby girl, you's a keeper. I think I'm a keeper. Let this bang through your speaker. Down the wet, down the flex, fucking on the best, to the best, time to pass the test, place around my neck, having sex to relieve the stress, baby you the best, nothing less, take off your clothes, let me see your breast, let me kiss them lips, both them lips, make you shiver quick, down the leg, shake it baby, cause you coming on this dick, you my inspiration baby, so let's make another flick, let this bang through your speakers, cause it's another hit, she's a keeper. Baby girl, you's a keeper. I think I'm a keeper. Let this bang through your speakers. Shoot the shit, she got jazz and make your body flip in the whip. You be golden out to pop a bunch of licks. At the crib, turn the music up, she hopping on the dick. Kama Sutra shit, do the splits. I know what to do with this, beat it up. Hurricane or rearrange the blood. Give a fuck, do you like it slow or do you like it rough? Do you both, going fast and slow, fucking on the boat. Let me know what you wanna smoke. Girl, it's time to flow, she's a keeper. Baby girl, she's a keeper. I think I'm a keeper. Let this bang through your speaker. She's a keeper. Baby girl, you's a keeper. I think I'm a keeper. Let this bang through your speaker. She's a keeper. Yeah. She's a keeper.
Phenom Rogue One Production.
Yo, that's crazy. You said Battles of the Band because I was literally thinking about that when you when the song came on and you were rapping. I was like, yo, you remember that Drumline movie where Nick Cannon and them had the Battle of the Band? He had Petey Pablo performing with Morris Day Band. I was like, if they would have had you on that part, it would have hit better because Petey Pablo ain't said shit for real. Like, I forgot what he said. When he like, are you? He said, I think he said, "Are y'all ready?" Something he kept saying that or something like that. But whatever it wasn't. I can see why Morris Day lost. Like, but we gonna get back into the video, and here it goes.
Soul to the fucking system. I'm not selling my soul to these motherfuckers who I don't even know whose dream it is that I'm living out right now, that I'm a part of, and I'm gonna go create my own motherfucking dreams. And I had enough of that faith and that courage within myself. But courage stems from love. A lot of people are walking around in fucking fear. This is why it's not time. This is why we all feel like it's revolutionary time. We all seeing the shit that's happening around us to whatever extent that you're seeing this shit, to however connected that you still are to this shit. To the
pause. Like if nobody ready for the revolution, I can't talk to them, or they're not really sensing what's going on. They're not tired about it. If they're not trying to find themselves within this, I can't talk to them because you're not going to be around me while having that mindset like, oh, if you just work hard, you have the American dream. No, that's an American nightmare that you're doing because you're killing your soul. You're going to wake up and you're gonna be drained to a point you might wake up, might not even wake up no more because you be tired. Like it was one lady, she worked herself to death because she had this restaurant. She had this restaurant and she was never getting rest or nothing like that. So she went home and she finally got rest and never woke back up because she worked her soul to death. That's what I'm saying. You gotta get your rest, man. You gotta get that time to yourself, that peace, so your body can rejuvenate. You know what I'm saying? I would never want to work myself to death for a system that don't give a fuck about us. Cause that's the thing. We are cattle to them. Like how they do the cows, how one cow die and they do whatever, and the next cow they keep feeding the cow, that cow die, and that's how basically what it is right now. But it's crazy if you're not ready for the revolution or have a sense of want to be ready for it. I can't talk to you.
Even I'm still here in the fucking physical world, this simulation. So I'm here in this shit, but I'm not of this shit. You get what I'm saying? And that's how we all have the power to be. I ain't gonna say I'm nobody special. I'm nobody better than y'all motherfuckers. The only thing that I chose to do is with my free will. I said, fuck this system, bitch. I'm not gonna keep giving my energy to this shit. I'm not gonna keep giving my mind to this shit, my thoughts to this shit, my heart to this shit, my blood, my sweat, my tears to this shit. I'm gonna create the life I want for my motherfucking self. And when you do that, shit just so happens to start working out for you. It might not happen quick, fast, and in a hurry, but it's going to start to happen. You have to have the faith, the courage, the determination, the devotion to yourself, and really ultimately the fucking love for yourself and for life.
Facts, Hurricane. Artist revolution, spiritual revolution, healing revolution, music revolution, physical revolution, vibe revolution. Facts. And I'm actually working on I don't want to be a person that be self-absorbed by this stuff and none of that, but I be working on documentaries about my artistry and layers. Like so right now I'm working on something like a musical documentary, like how I did with Bread and Butter documentary and the Comic Aggression documentary. I'm actually working on one where I'm tapping in to where it's breaking down the artistry of me when it's against the establishment. So the name of the musical documentary of my artistry is called Jordan Ankrum against the establishment. So it's gonna be a documentary where I break down my artistry and why it's against the establishment. And so is and like I say, I don't me myself making music and me as a person is it's like a totally different person. Like it's hard to explain. Like it is totally different people. Not on no devil worship or nothing like that. It just totally different people. It's almost like when I tap into that musical mode, it's a different person to what I am now. But it's hard to explain. So I don't want to be self-absorbed when I try to tap into my artistry and make documentaries about it. It is like I feel like I'm a different person. And it is a creative energy that I feel like I need to make for myself because I'm not waiting on the industry. I ain't waiting on people to gravitate towards my artistry. I know how important it is, and I know what message I'm pushing and how important if people hear it that never heard nothing like that before, how important they would hear off the first listen. So I try to just try to give people content about the artistry so they won't be like, oh, he just Y'all hear me? Put one in the chat if y'all hear me. Yeah, so like I say, I like to, not to say I'm self-absorbed or nothing like that, but I just like to make documentary about what I do, you know, because I'm very passionate about it and stuff like that. And I always give credit to the production because that I don't do, because those guys put, you know, hard work into the production. And I just want people to know how important they are too. So let's get back to the video.
To really feel like you have purpose and life has purpose. And if you don't, because your fucking frequency is too low, so therefore you operate more in fear than you do in love, guess what you're gonna do? Work a fucking 9 to 5, conform, because you're scared. And they have control. Fear equals control. I'm grateful in the process. Gratitude. All this shit are higher vibrational frequencies that you have to attune yourself to, nigga. By doing shit, making decisions for yourself out of fucking love instead of making decisions for yourself out of fear. We on TikTok and we think that we helping each other out, which I won't say 100%, ultimately we're not, but we're helping this system for those of y'all who is out here fear mongering. Y'all doing it unintentionally. You can't help but to project fear because you're coming from a state of fear. Understand what I'm saying? When I speak, I project love because I'm coming from a state of love. It's a fucking difference how these messages are delivered. And the ones who are like me, who are projecting love with these messages of awareness and of wisdom and of solutions, we get silenced, we get shadow banned on the same very app where other motherfuckers who talking about the same shit I'm talking about, but they projecting fear instead of love, they got millions of views. They got hundreds of thousands of likes. You feel me? Look at my likes and look at my views. It speaks for a fucking self. It speaks for itself. I'm lucky if I get over 10,000 views and I have over 100,000 followers. That's shadow ban, nigga. At one point I was getting millions.
Facts. She's speaking fast on that. I be seeing the dumbest shit get 2,000 views. Even though the pranks be funny, the pranks get over 1 million views. Like when somebody actually having something to feed your soul, it doesn't get the views or the algorithm approval, because it is not the I feel like the internet is based off it's based off frequency as well, but like it don't want to put something that actually feed the soul. They want to always control it and aware of people don't have thoughts, or they just want to control the thought pattern of people. So that's why you see certain shit and you don't see certain shit. It's crazy.
When I was in the same program as y'all, when I was on this motherfucker preaching about Jay-Z and Beyonce being clones and how the media is out to get us and how the Matrix this and the Matrix that, nigga, my views was out of this motherfucking world. Now I barely get shit off of TikTok. So for motherfuckers think I'm just doing this shit for monetary value, you're fucking wrong. That's why I barely even post anymore. Why? Because I'm creating my fucking reality. I don't master that shit. You gotta be intentional. You gotta be here. You gotta be present for shit like that. You can't just keep on going to TikTok trying to save motherfuckers. But I felt called to make this message, so I'm gonna do it. The thing is, family, we are in control. We just don't realize it. Some of us do. Some of us don't. This shit is so deep because you have to even know what your power is. Your power is to create, not just things in your life. We have the power to create this fucking world from the inside out. We have the power to create realities. That shit goes over people's fucking heads so fucking much. They don't realize the fucking power that they have. This is why self-love matters.
Facts, because they're so indulged within the world, trying to be the world. And I forgot how the old saying goes. Like I always hear it, but it can't get like printed into my skull where I can just say it. Like I forgot how it go. You of the world or not in it, something like that. But so many people are within this world, like they don't see how amazing and brilliant they are. And I can say this all the time, but it starts from within that person. You can tell a person, man, you are the creator. You are da-da-da-da. But if they haven't even have an inch of tapping into themselves, they won't see what you're talking about. So it's up to that person. Like she said, you can't keep saving motherfuckers who don't want to be saved. Like Pastor Troy, because many people think J. Cole said this, but Pastor Troy said this. He was like, don't save them. They don't want to be saved. If they don't want to be saved, don't save them, bro. And it's not about no religious type save. You saving them from themselves internally. Shit is deep.
This is why choosing yourself, listening to to your intuition matters. This is why trusting what's going on inside of you, the urges that you have to do shit, the intuition, the ideas that you have to be fucking creator. We are creators, generators, operators, destroyers. God, nigga, that is you. What are we really talking about? Y'all think too fucking biblical when y'all think about God. And that's where they want you at. Because they want you to fear that shit and look at it as a motherfucking master. They don't want you to think that you're a master of your own fucking reality. They don't.
Facts. I just said that. I don't even be watching the whole videos. It just when the frequency right, the awareness on point, people are going to say the same divine things to help people tap in. The ones who want to tap in, the ones who want to learn, the ones who want to be like, okay, I see what he's saying. Let me take an inch of what he say, do my own understanding research, and come up with my perspective outside of the system, but within myself. I don't think people want to have that energy.
They want you to think that you're the master of your own fucking creation. They don't want you to think that you have that much motherfucking power. Because what does that do? It takes away all their fucking power. And you won't have to go to the system. You won't have to get a 9 to 5. You will be an entrepreneur. Why? Because the ideas are already in fucking society. It's not that hard, I should say, but it is that deep. It is that fucking deep. And everybody want to say, oh, it's not that deep. It's not that deep. It's just a job. It's just this, just that. That's because you're not going that deep within your fucking self. So, of course, everything around you, you're going to project as shallow. Nigga, because you're shallow. So, I'm going to end the video with this. Y'all want to talk about what we need to do to take our motherfucking power back? The power is your mind control. The power is your frequency. So you need to start to learn how to rise your frequency individually. Stop watching this shit. Stop being plugged into this shit. And stop getting on TikTok telling people that we're never going to get out of their program. This is all rigged. We're never going to get out of the matrix. Speak for your fucking self, because, bitch, I'm not in it. Like I said, I'm in it, but I'm not of it. You feel what I'm saying? And there is ways to be a sovereign soul, to claim your fucking sovereignty, and to live your motherfucking dreams and create your motherfucking destiny outside of all this shit. That's the real fucking revolution, nigga. Becoming free spiritually. And the more people that become free spiritually, the more it manifests in the physical world. Don't y'all know everything happens in the spiritual before it happens in the physical? Once enough people have the courage to quit their fucking jobs and stop giving into this system, and take them leaps of faith, because if you believe in a higher power, like you say you do, then you should believe that you'll always be taken care of. You should believe that God will always make a way. You should believe that God works in mysterious ways and that God is a God of miracles, and you should believe that you will get your miracles, and that even if something looks fucking impossible, it can still happen for you because you walked with that faith, and that has to stem from real love within yourself, baby. So until enough people are vibrating at the frequency of love, which will give you the courage to quit your jobs. And once everybody does that, then shit will really start to shake for us. Then shit will really start to become real. The proof that y'all be looking for on a physical aspect will begin to really shake in this bitch. Then we'll begin to have real power and real control. Until then, I suggest everybody love yourselves, love each other's, and Mom, I love healing. Myself. Ashe.
Yeah, she killed with that one, man. Like she said, until we understand how we don't need these jobs. Because I was telling my dad this metaphor the other day. I was like, everybody walking a straight line, and every time like one person get out from that line, everybody look at them crazy. It can't be one person getting outside that line. It gotta be the whole line not want to be in a straight line no more for this shit to work. It's a collective power, a collective frequency, a collective vibration. We have yet to try that, you know. And I even hate to use this example because the civil rights I'm back, y'all, man. I don't know what is going on, but it's crazy. Yeah, you right. You right, Hurricane. You on the forefront of the art, music, spirit. Yeah, same here. Same here. Um, yeah, she's fighting the spiritual warfare. Yeah, you right. She fire, man. I already fuck with her energy.
And if you consider yourself chosen, it's time for you to start claiming your abundance. You're not getting it and you feel like you're in a dry spell because you're not claiming it. You steady waiting on something to give it to you, doubting that it's going to come in, doubting that your ships are going to come, waiting on what? Because source is waiting on you. See, you forgot? The power is within you. It's not in anything external. Start claiming your abundance. Start working on reprogramming your subconscious out of survival mode. Start knowing that you're going to have things. Start speaking that shit into existence. Start knowing that it's coming in for you. Stop doubting it and letting your doubt and your fear overweigh your faith and your trust. That's exactly what's keeping you having resistance from things coming in. That's exactly what's blocking your blessings. It's something we're going to have to practice. And this ain't just, oh, I believe millions are coming in. Yes, say that type of shit too, but we have to take it day by day. You're in the future too much. You're trying to force it too fast. You're trying to rush it too fast. You're trying to hurry up and get to something that you think that you want. You don't even know why you want that. Practice makes mastery. You can't be having, the universe ain't just going to give you what you want. It's going to give you what you are. I'm going to just tell it to you like that. You might feel like you're deserving of millions, but you're not operating at a frequency of a millionaire yet. That mentality is still in lack, a lot of us. That mentality is still in survival mode, a lot of us. That nervous system is still wired to survival mode, where we had to grow up making it happen, where we had to grow up forcing shit into existence, where we had to grow up manipulating. Some of us had to grow up stealing. Some of us had to grow up getting it how we live by any means necessary, hustling, grinding, that type of mentality. That's where a lot of us are at, collective. Going to take real practice and presence to reprogram our subconscious so that we can actually be receptive to millions of dollars. So take the money as it comes, take the blessings as they come, set intentions, small things today. It don't have to be something big. Just practice every day getting up, setting your intentions for what your day is going to be, and really trusting and holding that trust and that belief in that. And then releasing it. Releasing the how is it going to happen, where is it going to come from, who is it going to come from, when is it going to happen. Releasing all that. That's the surrendering, getting into the flow state. Practicing makes mastery. Keep practicing that shit and you'll start to see it. You don't got to believe me. Experience is the best teacher. But
Yeah, she right. You know, a lot of us, you know, go through the hustle of the day and not knowing the abundance that we truly are. This shit is a deep mental, spiritual type shit that's going on. And they got us doing this shit. But at the same time, we got to hold ourselves accountable and not do this shit. So with that being said, this know you the abundance, man. And the hustle of the day is the hustle of the day, bro.
The hustle of the day pull me in many ways. Trying to keep my balance in a million different ways. But the piece I relate to is whispers in my ear, telling me to slow down, my friend, and conquer all your fears. Hustle of the day, headlines screaming, worry fill the air, trying to find a reason to show I really care. So much pressure building on my shoulders, I can feel it. Gotta find a scrutiny It's hustle. What you do? What you do? It's hustle. Crazy, crazy, how life gets crazy, 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 how life gets crazy, 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 how life gets. When you wanna change, when you wanna do things differently and more divine. Crazy how life gets. Ain't no losing, no sleep over no woman. Ain't no losing my cool. Just living my life, doing what I do. Life get hard, but I'm gonna go harder and make sure I do what I can. Ain't no breaking me. I know I can make it the way I do. Crazy how life gets. 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 Crazy how life crazy. Crazy how life gets. Take the time to see your vision, because you can't see or view anybody else way your life. Just do what you can do for you. Ooh, crazy how life gets crazy. Do better in your life. Yeah. Crazy how life is so crazy. Crazy how life can get. When you wanna do the things you choose to do for you. Crazy how life gets. 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 Crazy how life crazy how life crazy how life gets. Crazy how life gets. Crazy how life gets. Crazy. Crazy. What? Crazy how life gets. Yeah. Crazy how life gets. Yeah. Crazy how life gets. Crazy. Yeah. Crazy. Yeah. Crazy. Yeah. Crazy, crazy, crazy.
Yeah, but this was a good live stream. Shout out to Beard, he just came through. Shout out to Water Style, shout out to Hurricane, shout out to Armchair Revolution, shout out to Abraham, all y'all that came through, man. My part of the segment is done, but I'm just gonna probably jam some more music a little bit, and this really is supposed to be. I don't know what the fuck this live stream was. I just had videos and talk my truth with their truth, and basically this was just like some I don't even know what to call it no more. This is like some divine live stream, like a live stream where wherever the message needed to be heard, somebody felt it or somebody won't feel it after the playback. And I just feel like, you know, certain things, I don't even like to put names on certain things no more. Only thing I put names on and titles on is my music. But other than that, I just like stuff to be free flow. People just feel it when they feel it, and like they attract to it, they align to it whenever they want to do it. And that is the way I just try to move my life. You know what I'm saying? But everything in this live stream was on point for me, and even need to be heard for me. Sometimes the inner me need to come out so the outside me, I guess, can hear it. You know what I'm saying? If that makes sense. But at the same time, it is amazing to hear messages that resonate and make the soul feel like you're not alone. Um, I'm just very proud of just to be able to open up, and because at one point I wasn't at no stage to open up and be my authentic self, my real self. And I broke down mold, bro. I broke down mold about like around 2015. I broke down mold, and it's only up from here on out. I am the abundance. I am what I am. Nobody's gonna tell me who I'm not, because I tapped into some shit that most people can't even tap to. The people that's trying to tell me not to be me haven't even tapped into the shit that they need to tap into. So it's don't tell me if you haven't tapped into some shit. Don't tell me how to do my life. You know, but shout out to everybody that came through, man. Like, I appreciate this community that we got. You know, a lot of people, you know, they haven't built a structure to even want to open up to certain things, but we built a community, and it's not like it might not be the most popular so-called community, because we are real. Real don't need validation from ignorance. And I appreciate this community, because if there was like a physical thing outside YouTube, I would know this will work. And it's very abundant to be able to, it is very abundant, man. Words can't even explain, you know, what's going on. But like I said, if the world was able to feel the same energy that I'm feeling, just imagine the utopia. You know, just imagine the things that we can do. You know, but like I say, the world is not peaches and cream. This world, or this frequency that we in, is not peaches and cream. So we gotta find a more abundant way to not play the system no more. But only so-called time will tell. But I see it. I see the vision. I see what can happen if we can able to tap in. Real shit, you know. I got more music coming. Like I said, I don't know when Ashe gonna come out. At this point, it just me just dropping singles, but at the same time, I need to really focus on and chime into that. For me to really lock in, I gotta lock in like how I did my other albums. And at this point, I'm actually enjoying the older work so much that I don't even need to feel like I need to drop anything else. Because I have so much material. But at the same time, I know, you know, people want a new album, and they want me to stay consistent. But at the same time, I just want to really fill it out right quick. And once I do it, it's gonna be the abundant album. It's gonna be a good album, probably one of my best albums, because I'm going against Comic Aggression and More Than Can Fathom. Those are my two best albums so far. But like I said, man, it's a pleasure to always come on live stream and everybody chime in the chat. And more to come. I'm gonna play this song right quick, and this gonna be it. I'm gonna end the live stream, and I'm gonna hop on one of y'all live streams whenever y'all go on live stream, and we'll keep it going, man. So once you feel the energy of everything, you can feel it now more than ever. And that's where I'm at with life. I was about to in the live screen, but fuck it, we about to play this.
Just got me a call, time to make a move. Candlelight in the room is what she trying to do. Lucky you, we rock out that afternoon. When the evening come, I gotta buy the room. Okay, we sipping all on that dose. Cosplay, we love doing that foreplay. This my lyrical forte, no horseplay. Let's record the session, watch it in 4K. Okay, but we getting this boat great. Float up in the space, I passed the first base. Slow pace and speeded up, my stroke rate. That's what she say, she know I don't play. Pushing it to the limit, I'm pumping no brakes. It is so intense to make the world shake. Yo, come here, baby, I need you post haste. Turn the whole bedroom into a showcase.
Yeah, so later tonight, I'm gonna try to drop a new song. Like I said, I can do singles, but for me to really lock in and really create the Ashe album, I want to take time to really do it. And this the last song for sure that's coming up right now. But I share to everybody that came through. Um, once again, I'm gonna do a little shout outs right quick. Um, Beard, shout out to you. Shout out to Hurricane. Shout out to Abraham. Shout out to Water Style. Shout out to Beard. I mean, shout out to Armchair Revolution. Man, it's shout out to everybody, bro. Like came through. Even if you ain't stayed for a long time, but shout out to everybody. I'm going to play this last song and I'm gonna go ahead and end it because I don't want to, use up all my StreamYard minutes. So I'm gonna play this last song right quick, and I'm gonna head on out, man. I share abundance. Appreciate y'all. I'm out.
Get my feet planted firmly on the solid ground. Let the wind of change blow. Let the joyful sound abound. They may try to dim my light, try to hold me down in chains, but the spirit is my very core, forever sustain. They can't stop me now. The fire burning bright. The ancestors is behind me right now. And my soul feels so free in this golden light. How I live is my design. I'm so divine and the world will see. I embrace the stumbles, yeah. The lessons I learned along the way, yeah. It made me who I am today, yeah. Meditation is the way, yeah. I rise above the whispers, the negativity they breed, yeah. Plant the seeds of kindness, shyness, fulfilling every need, yeah. They can't stop me now, can't stop me. The fire burning bright. The ancestors is behind me right now, yeah. And my soul feels so free in this golden light, this golden light. How I live is my design. I'm so divine, and the world will see. Oh, this my life. I get to live in the way. This divine spirit. I get to give it my all and do it my own way. Yeah. They can't stop me now. No, they can't stop me now. I'm gonna shine. I'm gonna shine anyway. Got to do now. This is my life. Got to do now. I got to live. This divine spirit. Gotta give my all. Gotta do it my own way. Can't stop me now. Can't stop me now. I'm gonna shine anyway. Gonna show you how. Gonna show you how. Can't stop me. Gonna show you how. Can't stop now. Gonna show you how.
Shout out to Monkey Man. Shout out to Monkey Man. He pulled up in the building. I'm about to end this live because I just good live stream. You can watch the playback if you want to, but I'm about to end it. And shout out to everybody that came through late or early. I'm gonna come back on Thursday probably. Really, I just go off the energy of things. Like if I feel like I need to do it, then I do it. If not, then I just won't do it. But yeah, shout out to Monkey Man though. Shout out to Beard. Shout out to Hurricane. Shout out to Abraham, Water Style, Armchair Revolution. everybody that came through, man. I appreciate y'all. Abundance, we out.